Reports that Russian President Vladimir Putin has hailed the Russia-Turkey energy ties as they met on the sidelines of a summit of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization in China. Mr. Putin praised Turkey's role in efforts to resolve the conflict in Ukraine, saying its special role in the mediation and diplomacy would continue to be in demand. And he said that Turkey is a reliable, time-tested partner for Russia, and the energy cooperation between the two countries is strategic as well. Alison Butler, Russia, of course, is showing intent here when it comes to ending the conflict with Ukraine. What are your thoughts on the SCO being that optimal platform where global issues, including global wars, could find some sort of a resolution?
Obviously, the geostrategic influence of the SCO and its members, and also its countries which aren't members but they're also a part of the group, have increased, joining their forces. They are making a statement, and basically they're trying to create the appearance of stability in an unstable world. They're talking about multipolar, particularly in the face of Trump's tariffs and general unpredictability. So the way his administration has given a chance to these countries to join together, and it's also given an international platform for like the Iranian leader and for Putin, who are international pariahs, to appear in a big public setting and be seen to be part of the global order, which the global order is changing. And I think this SCO summit is part of that. As for how it could resolve the Russia's invasion of Ukraine, that conflict, it's very hard to be seen. It's clear that Vladimir Putin is using his leverage with Turkey. Turkey sits at the crossroads of the world between the East and the West, and is a very strategic partner and plays a very important role. And Russia has good ties, but also Turkey plays its cards well and would like to be seen to having a key role in a resolution of the conflict. It's very hard to see what might happen. I think Vladimir Putin would like the war to continue for longer, to play for time, because he thinks that will be to his advantage. Whereas generally speaking, I remember when I was growing up in Britain, a lot of people rallied behind Margaret Thatcher when we had the war in the Falklands. So I think that the war is to Putin's advantage to stay in power, just as it is to Bibi Netanyahu's to a certain extent. I'm not sure what progress we will see. Obviously, Putin will try and get Erdogan onto his side. But there's always Zelensky, there's the EU, Trump. These are tricky situations. And a lot of what's going on in the SCO is obviously what I would call window dressing. I mean, it's optics. Maybe window dressing is a bit not the right term. It's optics. It's like we're together. This is a multipolar world. I mean, there's countries as diverse as Belarus. You have Belarus, Myanmar, China, big countries, India, Russia, and some of these, have a common, dislike of Trump's administration and tariffs, and they are, they're spreading their options, particularly Turkey, which is very good at that. They're part of NATO. They're not going to be part of the EU. There was a discussion about that about 15 years ago. But Turkey wants to have a bigger regional influence. I think all the countries are using the setting of this meeting, of this summit, to further their own nation's goals, both on the international stage, but also at a bilateral level. What deals actually come out of it, what progress is actually made, and I'm talking about security progress because I think that's what you asked me about, remains to be seen. I'm not convinced, although obviously we don't know, I'm not convinced we'll see any progress with resolving a settlement for the Ukraine-Russia conflict.
Fair enough. I appreciate your perspective here. All right, breaking news.